Welcome back to Vault Hunters 118. In the last episode, we made this amazing soul shard hunting armor, and in this episode, I want to turn rainbow wool into a ton of mana. The setup I'm using is provided by Nikio96 from the Discord, so thank you very much. It's a little high level, and it actually requires modular routers, so we're unlocking a mod today. Before that, though, I ran some vaults off camera. We got a completion. We got some bounties. And we also got an enhancement for our helmet. Minus 14 mana cost per dash. That is phenomenal. You can see, yeah, that makes our dash free. Our dash only costs 7 at the moment. I think we could upgrade our dash way more. We could even go like bullet and it'll still be free, which is not bad. That being said, I'd just rather upgrade the base dash for less cooldown. Honestly, why not, right? I might as... Sure. Just gonna upgrade our dash. Great. So it's exactly at 14 mana cost. So, wow, that is a much better dash. So yeah, it's completely free. The cooldown is better. It goes further. Great. Let's open some crates, which kind of rhymes. Great crate, you know what I'm saying? Not looking at anything stellar, but the Vault Diamonds and the Chromatic Steel Ingots, I will never complain. Oh, hey. It's me, Future Joseph. I'm here to ask you a question. If I were to live stream, would you watch? Gotten a few questions about live streaming. Ooh, spoilers behind us. Naughty. Gotten a few questions about live streaming. I'm going to have a poll up as well on the YouTube channel, but let me know in the comments. Would you be interested in live streams? All right, back to the video. Well, there's not much reason to wait around. I even bought a knowledge star from the black market. And this is going to be our first mod in the handling thing. And to be perfectly honest, it's the only one you need. Modular routers is exceptionally powerful. Though the setup we're using requires a large amount of sheep. Like a ton of sheep. So I got a level 68 and I got to go sheep hunting. Actually, you know what? Oh man, would this be totally silly to make skill points and spec into farmer rancher for growing up the baby animals? Would that be completely dumb? It sounds like it would be dumb. Well, wait a minute. I have 57 unspent regret points. I could regret my hunter and put it all into farmer and then regret my farmer when I'm done. I'm going to do that. That should help a lot. So all I have to do is find a few sheep, have a bunch of wheat on me, which is easy, and then we'll be able to breed up a ridiculous amount of sheep, and then we're going to be putting them all into the animal pens. And I need one for each color, so that is 16. Okay, here we go. 2 sheep next to each other. Why are you hurting, bro? So I should be able to breed these guys, get farmer, and then... No, that's summon eternal. There we go, farmer. And that guy, well... Wait. Oh. Okay, here's a bigger pastures of sheep, and I might as well grab you in a jar and you in a jar just to get the process of the colors started. So we need rainbow sheep. Yes, you would become the rainbow sheep. All right, well that breeding plan did not work even a little bit, so back into hunter with you, and there goes 20 of my unspent skill points, or unspent regret points. But the sheepuses have been acquired, a great deal of sheepuses, 2 in each jar. I'm kind of like Noah, if Noah was, I guess, a bit of a freak, who captured sheep. I don't know. Yeah, we got to break these guys up. We need at least 80. Minimum of 80 is the magic number in each of these. And I'm pretty sure that modular routers should be able to help us with that. Behold my sheepuses. So if I go here, we can make ourselves a modular router. It just costs a bunch of Larimar and some chromatic steel, but it makes 2 of them. We do need these blank modules, which guess what? Cost even more Larimar. Huzzah, hooray. And I guess we have to craft up a few of these magical silk blocks, but that's not too bad. We get 3 blank modules here, and we actually get 2 modular routers per craft, so that's pretty nice. And I could place le modular router just like that, and I am new to this mod, but I'm pretty sure what I want to add is an activator module is 4 activator modules. These guys, so that they will right-click the sheepuses. Yes, which means we're going to need a bunch more blank modules because we're going to need 16. And instantaneously, we're at a Larimar. You know what? Let's put 4 stacks into this. And while I'm building our giant tower of Larimar, you know what time it is. It's the time of the video where I say this is episode 98. In just 2 days, we are going to be at 100 episodes, and it would mean the world to me if you guys could get us to 1,500 subscribers. If you're enjoying the episode so far, if you've been here and you're not subscribed yet, it really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing and sticking with us for, you know, the 100 days celebration. And perfect, 16 blank modules, which we want to now craft into the activator modules. So we need a bunch of dispensers. And a lot of levers, too. Hang on, I can make a stack of levers. Okay, 16 of these guys. Now, I know that now we're going to need to, like, filter them. I'm going to be honest, I'm very new, rather, to modular routers. Whoa, okay. Hey there, future Dejojo here. You're going to be hearing from me a lot. The only thing I needed to do with these activator modules is set the direction they activate in, which you could do with that weird unfolded looking cube thing. You just click on the thing, you hover over it, it tells you whether it's the front, back, left, right, top, or down, and all I had to do was click on it. I didn't have to set filters or change actions or whatever, but I didn't know that at the time. So the next 30 minutes of footage is me fumbling around, somehow messing up right-clicking. We're gonna skip to when I figure it out. There we go. Now we're feeding all the sheepuses. Okay, cool. So I can pretty much just automate feeding these guys. I have no idea if I could make it wait for a whole stack. I'm sure I could. But that sounds difficult. So instead, I'm just gonna fill up a chest with a bunch of wheat and put a bunch of logistical transporters on it to transport the stuff, hopefully quickly. Actually, never mind. These are very expensive. I'll be using hoppers. Hey, it's Future Dejojo again. This was a terrible idea. I still don't know if you could make the... Well, I know you can make it wait for a stack. I'm 100% certain. I have no idea how. Someone, please tell me. Hold my hand. I am a pea-brained baby man, and this was a terrible idea. I wasted 2,500 wheat because of it, and we're just going to skip past that misery into the build I wanted to do. Was a floating island that looked kind of like the prismatic shard from Stardew Valley. So, as you will see in the next clip, I went and whipped up a bunch of pretty concrete colors. Okay, that is a stack of all the rainbow colors in the order that they're going to appear in the thing, and I'm going to go bulk wash them to turn them into actual concrete, because I should have said we're using concrete for this build since it's the most vibrant, I believe, of the blocks. And pretty simply, we can just wash it all very quickly from the concrete powder into the actual concrete blocks. Okay, I think this is... Yeah, the core of this is actually big enough, so now I can work on pulling the colors down to give it the diamondy shape, and I'm thinking this would have been a lot easier with some scaffolding. Or more scaffolding, and maybe even a schematic cannon. Actually, a schematic cannon would have made this extremely easy. Well, okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, especially from far away. So, it's kind of inspired by the prismatic shard, but you can see it's like melty. You know, I'm almost thinking like a rainbow comet up in the sky. And, I think it looks pretty cute. But there is one final touch I want to add to it. Well, 2, because I do want to add a way up. There we go. Rainbow beacon. Very necessary. And, warp plate as well. Beautiful. Oh, it's pretty. I like it. Okay, the sheepuses are all bred up, colored, and placed in the right order. The order is important. I'm not going to go over it because... Nikio is way smarter than I am. This is gonna be the dumbest person explaining the smartest thing. But you see the sheepuses? This is where they go. Oh my gosh. Why are there pillagers? I see the pillagers down there. I hate them. I hate the villagers. Okay. It's now time to set up the modular routers, which I'm probably just going to speed up the footage of because, yeah, there's a lot of parameters. Actually, I lied. We're not at the hard part yet. This one's not the hard part. This is just, you just need to place down your modular... Oh, I can't jump up. Brrr. Okay, I'll get some slabs. But you're just going to place down your modular routers. Ooh, Vault Hunters is going to be testing me today. I know it. Every time I try to do a farm, I'm tested. But inside of the buffer, you're going to put your shears, and then I have taken all of these activator modules we made. It's actually lucky that I even had the foresight to do this, and just change them to right-click. That's all they do. They are just going to shear all the sheepuses, but first you're going to want to close them in so the wool doesn't go flying everywhere. By the way, if you want to know truly the depths of my idiocy, I failed to do even that multiple times. So, yeah, I have no idea why I even thought I could follow a tutorial. Okay, quick overview, update, whatever you want to call it. You can see here that the modular routers are in place, and they have blocks on top of them to stop the wool from getting onto them, and they're also hooked up to create redstone links. That's because they're set to redstone low mode, so I could turn the farm off by powering the, I guess, master redstone link. As you can see here, the next thing I did was set off to actually make the Spectralus. But one of the complications is you need a Spectralus to be floating, and it's pretty easy to make a floating flower. You just need to throw sheared grass, the grass item, into mana, turns into a pasture seed. You're going to craft that with a dirt block and a glimmering flower. And a glimmering flower is just a regular Botania flower, craft it with some glowstone. This took me 15 minutes to find out, okay? That's why you're listening to future Dejojo, because I couldn't even read JEI. Okay, time for the finishing touches. Mana pool here. The Gaia mana spreader pointing directly into it, with the Specularis happily on top. We will place our modular router facing this way. Make sure all of these are facing the front. Or rather, all of these are facing the front. Perfect. Check that our Specularis is connected to this Gaia mana spreader, which I think it very much is. Beautiful. Okay, so now what I should be able to do is we want these speed upgrades in here. No buffer. And we're going to add the modules in this order. This puller, this dropper, this puller, this dropper, this puller, this dropper, this puller, this dropper. There we go. Whoa. Oh, and we need to pop this lens on here so the Gaia mana spreader can function properly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if my live commentary was as absolutely insane as I think it was, I will go over what is happening here. So down here, these sheep are arranged in a very specific order so that their wool is in very specific drawers. And they get sheared by the modular routers. The wool goes into the drawers that have void upgrades in case they shear very fast. And that's that, right? They go into the drawers, which this modular router looks into and pulls out the wool in the order of white, yellow, light gray, brown, orange, lime, cyan, green, magenta, pink, purple, red, light blue, gray, blue, and black, because that is the order that a Spectralus likes to eat in. And the order that a Spectralus likes to eat in is very important, right? You want to make sure you're feeding it in the correct order. Otherwise, I don't know, the flower gets mad or something. I couldn't tell you. But this guy, as you can see, it's literally sucking super fast and spitting it out with these dropper modules. The Spectralus is eating it, sending it to the Gaia mana spreader, and the Gaia mana spreader is then spreading the mana with a velocity and potency lens into the pool. This is a powerful mana generator. Oh my gosh, look how fast it's going up. This is great. Well, if that build has proved anything, it's that I should leave the modular routers and rainbows to Hellfire Mage because I am clearly too stupid to figure it out. speaking of stupid, 1 living. 32% instability. 1 living. And it's unmodifiable. So, yay. Alright, well, you know what? There's still 2 mushrooms on it, so this is going to be a decent... It's going to be a decent vault. It'll be a decent, nice vault. And after all the stupidness that I just invoked upon myself, let's just get some knowledge, okay? Maybe we'll feel a little smarter. Maybe I'll feel a little smarter. I need that. I don't much care for Elvish Air here, so... Oh, actually, I'll choose Tenos' Pouch. I'll take Elvish Air. I'll choose Tenos' Pouch over the extra 2.5 minutes. We have so much time. Yeah. Bleh, 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 bleh. This is a bleh, bleh, bleh episode. It's just one of those. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Anyone? I'm just gonna run the stupid 1 times living vault. Well, there won't be any mobs because the negative modifier is draining. At least it's not wild, right? Could've been worse. Could've been worse. And I mean, like, there's still a pretty large amount of chests and stuff. I'll put on our item quantity one, although that one sucks, doesn't it? I will not put on our item quantity one. We did this with the item quantity one and it just sucked. We'll do this. Woe is me. But at least we'll get up. There's still a large amount of these, though undeniably exhausting after a single catalyst is just comical luck for me. I swear. It's every one. It's every single one of them. This is the most like empty feeling inscription run. It's just like the saddest inscription run I've ever done. 1 times living. I don't want to just complain about it the entire vault because, you know, it's nice. You know, we got some living chests and stuff. But like, how do you get over that? How do you get over exhausting at 32%? I did the math. There's an 8% chance of that happening because I'm pretty sure the way it works is instability is a percent chance for it to either exhaust or curse. It's a 75% chance to curse, 25% chance to exhaust. So you take 32%, which is the chance that it would even attempt to curse or exhaust, and then you multiply it by 25%, which is the chance that it would even exhaust, you get 8%. That's my luck right there. 8% luck for the worst luck. Still, nothing does a fried brain better than the ever-pretty mushroom and all of its lovely little chests that make lovely little noises. I mean, just listen to this. Ah, that is refreshing. I just hope I get a large amount of inscription pieces or full inscriptions from this because I basically, I guess it's not wasted per se. Like, I still get to run the vault and all, but you kind of make these with the assumption that it's not going to take you like 3 minutes to run through the room, you know? So it will be very disappointing if I at least don't get some of my investment back, because I mean, yeah, they're gonna make. Oh, look at all these guys. Oh, mob trap. I don't like the mob traps. Go away. Hello, chicken. What are you doing in here? I have that song stuck in my head. The one, the gentleman, he's sitting on a bench, and it's this really great song. It's not in a language I understand, and usually a cat is vibing to it. I just have that. That has been playing in my head pretty much every time I stop talking. I wonder what that song is called. I should learn how to play that on the ocarina. It's a fun song. Ocarina update. I'm trying to get the concerning hobbits, or like the theme of the Shire, down. I'm kind of getting there. Oh, please stop falling. I'd like to stop that. Okay, just one request. Stop falling. Anyways, back to the conversation. Yes, I've been getting the Shire down, or concerning hobbits if you listen to the movie soundtrack like I do. Anyone here exclusively a video game and movie soundtrack person? Because I am. I don't listen to music with lyrics, or no rock or rap or pop or any music that is considered standard music. I just listen to video game music and movie soundtracks. sometimes I'll get like a lyric song in, but they're usually the very like the TikTok ones, right? The ones that kind of evoke a strong melody and emotion. I don't usually vibe to songs. I daydream to them, so I need something with a strong emotional connection. And I think that is everything. So, hey, you know what? 2 rooms, right? There is a lot of chests in 2 rooms. Perhaps we got very lucky as well with the what is it we're looking for? Knowledge, right? Knowledge. 64 chests. Okay, that's really not good. That's really not quite good. 4 whole inscriptions. Any 0%? 1. Okay. Not really a return on our investment there, but maybe we got a lot of chest scrolls. All right, big money here. 2 chest scrolls, 11 inscription pieces, so not even enough to make 1. Thanks. Exhausting on 1 living catalyst. You're the best.